It is a fact, a statistical researched fact, that the happiest men are married men, men in long-term
True.
relationships. Do
True.
not listen to these men that tell you women have nothing to offer you, that they bring nothing to the table, that they
Not
bring no
most.
value. Listen to how they speak about women. Money is all they have to offer women.
Every time I talk about dating, y'all always suggest for me to date outside my race. As if any other race is superior to what I'm attracted to, which is black men.
You see, when a man cares about his legacy, he's not out on the street embarrassing you because he has something to lose. A husband that's a risk taker. I can't be with no scary cat.
I know that when it comes to women and dating, for some reason y'all don't like to listen to women. You rather listen to a ball all over a podcast. But take it from somebody that's taking collegiate level sociology classes. You're much better off listening to us than those angry, unloved men that be spitting all over the podcast mics. Okay?
All right. So men are better off listening to a woman that went to school for sociology, who has her own agenda, who doesn't respect black men because you went and got your sociology degree. You know deep down a lot of black men aren't going to college. Like, why would they take advice from you? Right? You got book smarts. Men have street smarts, regular logic, right? You went to college. I can make more money than you and do make more money than you 10 times over. Like, why are they going to take advice from you? But I want to hear more what you got to say.
Okay, it is a fact, a statistical researched fact, that the happiest men are married men, men in long-term
True.
relationships. Do
True.
not listen to these men that tell you women have nothing to offer you, that they bring nothing to the table, that they
Not
bring no
most.
value. There's a reason why they sound so angry and hurt when they get
Not
to
most
talking about
women.
women on those podcasts. It's because they're lonely. What are the stats? What are the facts? They'll tell you that women only want you for your money.
See, I gotta stop this. I gotta break her down fully, right? Now, what she said, look at the conversation today. I need a man that has this. I need a man that has that. If you sat there and questioned her and asked her, she would say, I need a man to provide something for me. Of course, every woman does, but it's too much. It's too much. And also, it's too late to apologize.
It's too late. It's too late.
No, women
Too
only
soon.
want them for their money, because obviously if you listen to how they speak about women, money is all they have to offer women. They cannot offer a pleasant personality. They cannot
Mm-mm.
offer love and respect. They can literally only offer women money. So women will only use them for their money. If you are a good man that treats women with respect, they won't care about how much money you have. I can tell you right now, women get with bums every single day. And let me remind y'all that for the last couple of years, you guys have constantly been reminding us that there is a male loneliness epidemic.
Now, women get with bums every day. What kind of bums are they getting with? What kind of bums are you getting with? The bums you want? The bums you think are attractive? The bums you feel you can provide for and rule over? Because that's what it is. You want to be able to tell men what to do. So a lot of you, and not all of you, but a lot of you get your degrees. You're 400 pounds, not that big, but like 240. They give you linebacker size, 240. You're clearing out the line. Let me run this way. That's what y'all are doing, right? And you want to tell men what to do. You want to get the attractive man who doesn't really value you.
What else has happened in the last couple years? A rise in red pill content. A rise in men telling other men to devalue women. A rise in men telling other men that they're better off single, when factually, statistically, y'all being single leads to y'all offing yourselves. Literally. And listening to these type of men really does not help when we also consider the inverse of that fact, that when the happiest women are single, childless women. We aren't killing ourselves
Mm-mm.
behind being single. You guys are, though. And with that,
Mm-mm.
stop listening
You're
to
not.
men that have their guns loaded already.
Who hurt you?
Misery loves company, and they want you to be just as miserable as they are. They are too disgusting as
I said I got this to say. If there's any man out there that's struggling with that, hit me up. Send me an email. Why did I say that? This is the way. I firmly and truly believe this is the way. What did she say? Red pill. I'm not red pill. I believe some of the ideologies of red pill. I'm not red pill though. I'm not, all women are garbage. Look, I'm not, I'm this kind of guy. Go where you're valued. Go where you're loved. That's me. Not saying forget all women. I'm saying get the right woman.
People to find love and therefore are telling other men that love isn't worth it. When again, when for a lot of men, a relationship does equate to happiness. It does. Y'all giving up relationships because you don't want to give women the love, value, respect, attention, time that they deserve is literally doing y'all a disservice more than it's doing women a disservice. Because again, factually, we will die happy without we're more likely to die happy without you. That is the complete opposite for you.
You
And I'm
don't
saying
have
this
to.
out of love and care. It is love month. Everybody deserves love. Y'all too. But you're not going to get it if you keep listening to these men and adopting these minds. Statistically, they're going to end up offing themselves due to being sick or dying alone in a retirement home because women caretake only again want to be around them for money. Those nurses there for a check or dying in bed next to a prostitute. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuel.
She hit a low point. I reacted to her before, but this video is all about her. I said I need to react to her again. But she hit a low point and pooped on Kevin Samuel's name. But it's fine because why is it fine? You look desperate. You're starving. She does. She does. She looks like she really wants a man, or she's mad somebody left her that she shouldn't have been with. I'm sure, and that's probably what he told her. He could have been a red pill guy, could have been handsome, probably roped on himself, turned into a jerk. I don't okay the ideology. I don't. I think it doesn't make sense. I'm one of those guys that believe in marriage. I believe in finding a woman you love and marrying her. And that's what I'm about. But it doesn't involve with what we believe over here, doesn't involve women like you. Look, you're on the internet arguing with men. Why? Why are you arguing? And you're not showing your face. I can tell you're decent. You're not ugly, but you don't want to show your face because you feel embarrassed. Maybe you showed in other videos. I don't know. Let me move on.
Hoochie God, shout out to Hoochie God. She made a video that, went viral. Basically just, having some fun with the fact that as long as this cat is getting ate and is getting played with, I'm gonna need the same for that wallet. Just having jokes and giggles. Somebody decided to get into her comments talking about that's why I prefer white women because they have a different mindset. And plus, white women are more supportive. And when I tell you, the white women in the comment section did not disappoint. I'm so proud of you. They did not disappoint for a second. Now, in my head, all of these white women are people that are for equality, not against it. So let me just talk, okay? I'm gonna read off some of the comments. So, girl, I'm half white and half native. I need that wallet and that land. We're the reason why prenups were invented. Baby, we're literally known for taking everything. Everything. Wait till he finds out how much it costs to stay blonde. Jody said, we have literally stolen every resource from nearly every inch of this earth, sir. As a white woman, we is. I'm telling you, we is. We coming for that wallet. Isn't that 19-year-old white girl extorting Shannon Sharp as we speak? Cassie said his name is Mr. Common Sense and he ain't got an ounce of it. Mindy said, I have never not taken money from a man. I know that's right, Mindy. Lindsay said, money's still green, ain't it? What you mean I'm not taking it? Bernadette said, has he watched one NFL draft? Like at least one to see? Amanda Morgan said, I'm taking everything, even the change out of your cup holder. As a white woman, I am very supportive of this money transfer. Lauren said, does he think that colonizing ends at the land?
Let me stop it right here. I gotta say this. It doesn't matter the different community because they're right. Well, what they're saying, the white woman been running white men forever. They're the ones leading in divorce. Yeah, it's a modern woman thing. But there's modern women everywhere. Even when you get your passport and go to other shores, there's modern women. You got to differentiate the two. Know who you're dealing with. You got to test them. It's different things you got to do. And this guy must have a, I don't know, it's like he's a kid. He must be a kid with what he's saying. Like, why would you say that? White woman, that's not true. As she's talking, I'm looking, I'm not even smiling because I'm like, yeah, I know that. I'm surprised he didn't know it. Maybe he needs to do some more research. Sad.
No, sweetie. Those pockets need the democracy and freedom. My parents would literally be disgusted with me if I went 50-50. Baby, I took the gravel out of the driveway when we divorced. True story. I'm about to cry. Mind you, in the comment, the man said that plus white women are more supportive. This one person said, I don't know where he got supported from. My great grandmother outlived 7 husbands. And honestly, this is the best statement of all. He'll ignore all of the white women in the comment section, literally validating the original statement that was made by Hoochie God, which is, as long as you're trying to get in his cooch, I need the same access to that wallet, right? He's going to deny all of the white women that are literally telling him, we wrote the playbook. They only started digging for gold once we told them how to dig. He's going to ignore all of that because he doesn't want to believe that his precious white women will leave him for dead.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Anyway, thank you to all the white women that was in that comment section, literally discrediting his entire thought process because, baby, I'm going to let you know, outside of politics and everything, women as a whole, we're the biggest bill, no matter where you go. So if you don't have the funds to afford this bill, run along. But don't you dare try to make it seem like there's a group of women out there that's going to accept less. No, we all want it, and we want it all.
If this is not a sign for guys to explore, to travel, I don't know what is.
We agree.
I don't know what is. Like, really, every video that's reacted to out there in the manosphere is a passport bro video. And exactly like I said, you'll see O'Shea in Africa talking to a woman. You see their modern woman. I even see it over here. Women having podcasts. There's modern women here. They're everywhere. You just gotta find it. You can find a woman in America too. That's not about the money. It's just harder. But everywhere, I'm surprised the guy's thinking like this. But let's move on.
The number one thing that a man wants in a relationship is peace.
It's peace.
And so what the man ain't gonna do
I was going to say
he-
a piece of ass.
a piece of ass. That too. So that's all on the piece. that falls on the piece. But what he's not going to do, he's not going to introduce something that might disrupt his peace. If an ex comes around or was at homecoming, that he's not going to bring up the ex because that might disrupt his peace in his home.
So do you think that, what do you think disrupted it the most? Not telling it or not telling it and the person finds out? Next.
No, I'm thinking about it. Can I think?
I really don't need an answer.
No,
I don't,
you don't want me
need
to
an
answer.
I'm just saying, think about it, Kenny. If I tell you that I did something, and I want to know what the audience thinks too. I want to know what the audience thinks about this because we done got caught up.
Yeah, I think probably not telling and then the audience finding out. But let's move on.
Why every time I talk about dating, y'all always suggest for me to date outside my race? As if any other race is superior to what I'm attracted to, which is black men. As if they're any better than black men. I don't have firsthand experience, but just from what I see online and the people that I do talk to that date outside their race, they're having the same exact problem. It is not the race. It is not the religion. It's the species. It's the men. Stop telling me to date outside my race because no, I don't want to date outside my race. I'm not attracted to Asian men. I'm not attracted to Hispanic men. I'm not attracted to white men. I'm attracted to black men. That's what I will date. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the evil I know. Stop suggesting it.
That it is not the fastest swimming sperm that reaches the egg and gets to experience life. It is the sperm that the egg chooses. Because eggs release chemicals called chemoattractants that attracts and guides the specific sperm that egg wants. And that sperm gets to fertilize it. So when I say that black men literally become whatever black women are the most attracted to, I literally mean that. That is our nature. I'm not just blaming everything on black women. That is just how we operate. For some reason, women is a black man's biggest motivating force. Black men only do what black women are attracted to. We become the men that y'all pick. We look up to the men that y'all pick. We follow the footsteps of the men that y'all pick. The reason why black men do this is because you can be as successful as you would like to be in life. But if the women do not want you, none of it matters. Because you can't procreate, you can't have a family, which means that your lineage is gonna stop at you. And now you have an even smaller chance of your name being etched upon the walls of history. If black women want black men to get our together, stop picking the men that y'all don't want us to become.
Wow.
Pick the men that y'all actually want us to be. And those men will serve as examples for what y'all want us to be.
You know, I think there's a lot of truth to what he's saying, because men will actually say, I'm going to sell drugs and become a pookie, because some young guys feel like that because that's what they want. Pookie is getting all the women, or back in the days in the 80s, right? The drug dealers got all the women. So what did a lot of guys do? Or in the 90s as well? They became drug dealers. I think there's a lot of truth to what he's saying. A lot of guys are ruining their lives just to please women. He's right.
We're only going to do what we do to get you. You may not like it, but it is the truth. I am on this planet to tell the truth. I am obligated to speak the truth. You may not like it, but it's true. I dare any one of y'all to tell me that I'm lying. Someone please tell me that I'm lying and making up excuses. Somebody please tell me that.
I think he's right. He's on to something.
Hey, I got a question for all the black men out here, and I just need to know this. And me personally, I'm not the type to tell y'all what to date, what color to date, or who to date. But why when y'all get money, the first thing y'all go do, it go get a whole nother race. They don't really even want you. And then when y'all fall out, they take everything from y'all. Then y'all go look for the black woman to rebuild y'all up when y'all down. Then get mad when they don't want to take y'all back. But like I said, it ain't all white women. But some of them white women, they be out to get y'all ass. And y'all fall for it every time. And I be sitting here thinking like, a woman that got money would never reach for a black man that ain't got. Only time you see a woman that got money dating a black man is when he got money. That's the only time. But other than that, y'all ass really don't mean them. So why is it when y'all get money, y'all go straight to them? Then the relationship don't even last for a whole year or 2 years. The max probably be 2 years. Then they bankrupt y'all, take all y'all money, take the house, the kids, and everything. Now y'all ass broke as hell.
You will not find your husband if you keep acting like a man. Like, it's just not going to work. We all know the saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Right? That's very true. And I think when you are dating, actively dating to find a husband, you know, you're in a relationship, you have to get better at understanding that how you speak to a man can change how he interacts with you. Right? No one wants to be talked to like they're a dog or, you know, less than, or you think that you're the boss. And I think as women, we don't truly want to understand how our femininity is our superpower. Like, saying things in a nice way to a man will get you almost anything that you want. You know, so an example could be to a guy that you're dating. You're like, you know, hey, do you mind grabbing me something from the store while you're out? I would appreciate it, right? Versus saying, you at the store, you'll give me something while you there. It's like, did you ask a question? Did you, like, you just telling me what to do versus, hey, would you mind grabbing me this from the store? I would appreciate it if you could. It's just a different reaction, right? Not saying that he's going to completely say no. Imagine how much that will change how you guys interact or what he's willing to do for you moving forward just by your communication and how you communicate what you want and what you need. We have to stop being so entitled as women and so aggressive, thinking that that's going to work, and it doesn't. Being nice goes a long way, especially while dating and definitely when you get into a marriage, right? On both parts. This goes both ways for a man and a woman.
Black women have 100% separated themselves from black men, and I'm about to prove it to you. So I was dating this one man, and they weren't appreciating nothing I was doing for them. Nothing at all. No matter how many bills I paid, no matter what I took care of, no matter all the support I was giving this, they did not appreciate it. So I had to break up with the move on, and just live my life, and hopefully the next nigga I get would treat me better. Now, the whole time I was telling that story, did you think I was talking about a black man or a black woman? Exactly. You probably thought I was talking about a man. Now, why did I use that as an example? Black women do not refer to themselves as. Black women refer to black men as. Everybody else, black women don't refer to themselves. Black men are the only group of people in the United States that get referred to as black men. Even though black women used to be called that, even though black women used to get beat with us, black women used to get hung with us, black women used to get burned, all of that we went through, all that black men went through, black women went through that too. Black people went through that. But black women have separated themselves and delineated themselves not only away from the black community, but that word, and that proved it. That proved it. Black women, a lot of them think they better than black men. A lot of them think they better than black men. They don't refer to themselves as a word, none of that. Only the boys, the nephews, the men, the uncles, they the ones that get called niggas. The girls, no. I'm not talking about the exception to the rule. I'm talking about the group. Anytime you listen to black women talk about black men, most of the time they refer to black men as niggas. When they talking about each other, they refer to each other as, oh, they never call each other, but they make sure they refer to black men as. That let me know that the delineation between black men and black women is strong in its subconscious, and people don't realize it.
You know, what's the thing? I see them referring to each other as a lot. Hey, how? They refer to each other a lot as 304s. And I'm sure you guys noticed that as well. And I look at it and go, you gotta laugh, because it's like, yeah, you're calling yourselves what you are. That's been taken off even 20 years ago, all the way 20 years ago until now. Hey ho, and what do they have? A lot of whole stories. I know tons of them, but I know a lot with tons of whole stories.
I don't want no man trying to humble me. I don't want you. Like, if you don't want me to feel like I am the one, like the earth is a better place because I'm in it, I don't want you. Like, a man that tries to humble you is a dangerous man. A man that tries to humble you would not be able to take you at your highest. They wouldn't be able to stand you at your highest. That's scary. If your confidence does not boost when you talk to that man or when you around that man on your worst days, whatever you consider your worst days, if he considers them your best days, those are the type of men we have to surround ourselves with. Anything else, he is a hater and he's sassy. Like, what? Pour into me, baby, because if you're not pouring into me, I can find somebody that will. Like, why would I have to settle for a jealous man or an insecure man that don't want to see me? Your man should want to see you pop, and that's just what it is. If he don't, he's sassy and in competition with you. You gotta go.
No, I don't want to see anybody pop their That's not what we want. We want femininity. We want a woman that's feminine and delicate.
Facts. I do want my husband. I just don't want y'all. You see how y'all act?
Like, I need a leader. The only thing you have led is your hairline, and you led it backwards. I need a man to take me forward. You guys are living for hookah, lamb chops, and bottles. I want a husband that cares about his last name, his legacy, someone who wants to make a difference on earth, someone who I can clap for. You want me to clap because you got a bottle of 1942? You see, when a man cares about his legacy, he's not out on the street embarrassing you because he has something to lose, something that he takes pride in. Another thing, I need a husband that's a risk taker. I can't be with no scary cat. I need a husband that's a problem solver because I'm just a girl. And yeah, money is important. There's a lot of men with money, but many of them are corny. They can't even hold a good conversation. You think I'm gonna grow old with somebody I can't reason with? What? You think I'm gonna grow old with somebody that's not funny? You can't key me out my panties? No, sir.
Can't key me out my panties.
I wonder why they left.
Sheesh. They get laughed out of their panties. That's why Corey Holcomb is right. Really, he is. Look at what Corey Holcomb says. I got money. They purr. I got what they want. They got what I want. They got the goods. I got the cash. All I use them for is that air. And that's how he thinks. Is it right? No. But do I understand him? Yes, I do. Why? Look how they speak. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace out. See you next video.
Answer's coming.